Now we started recording the session, and we will start at page 15, describing the Microsoft Excel program. As we said before, that the Microsoft Excel program is a program mainly used to make mathematics. The sheet inside the Excel sheet is in a shape of columns and rows. Each column intersection with a row in a box called cell. At first, we will go to start using the program. The first question is how to use the program. We will go to the start menu, then point or click to all programs, then go to Microsoft Office program, then choose Microsoft Office Excel. This is for the Windows 8 or the previous Windows. But in Windows 10, as we will see now in my computer, we will start to open the start menu and write Excel. It will be opened and I will choose Excel. This is the interface of the Excel. The interface consists of many options. The first option is Home. The Home contains the templates of the Excel sheet. The first one is a blank workbook. It's already empty book. And the next, to have a tour in the program. Then we can drop down a tutorial to read it, to how I create an Excel sheet. And the next part is the recent. The recent is the previous added or the previous created sheets. So I have here only one sheet. I have here only one sheet, which name is YGBGG. This is the home. Then we will go to new. As we said before, the new consists of all the templates in this program. We have a seasonal photo. We have a personal monthly budget. We have academic calendar. We have blue invoice. We have simple invoice. We have weekly attendance report. We have many of the templates in this new program. But the mainly used workbook is the blank workbook. Like we use in the Word, we choose blank Word document. But here we will choose blank workbook. And the last is open. The open allows you to open a sheet, but it's not made it in your computer. It's made it on another computer, and you can open it using this PC. And the PC, we will make browse, and he will open a small box that contains all of the data inside your computer. Any problems until now? If there is any problems?
No.
Nope. Everything is good.
Okay.
Miss, I have one question. All of those are templates. They're not something else, right?
In the new, all of those are templates.
Okay. I just got confused with something else.
Okay. We will continue to the next step. We will go to new and choose blank workbook. This is the interface or the first screen we could see in the Excel program. We have 4 main tabs on each Microsoft Office program: the file, the home, the insert, and the view. Those are 4 main tabs exist in each program of the Microsoft Office program, of any of type of Microsoft Office programs. And we have also this quick access toolbar that contains save, undo, and redo, and a small arrow that contains a drop-down list that have all the options. You can put it on the quick access toolbar as open, new, as sort. I can sort a shape, a collection of cells like this, ascending or descending. I can sort them ascending or descending. As we see here, we have rows and columns. Each one of these is called a column. This column A, column B, C, D. Okay. And then we have a row. Row 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. The intersection between a row and a column is called a cell. So this is a cell from where I can see the name of this cell from here. This is called A1. So I will put the name of the cell at the beginning, then I will, the name of the column, then I will put the name of the row to be A1. So this will be B1. This will be B3. And this will be C5. As you see.
So far, nothing hard to understand, Miss. It's been going really well.
Could you hear me?
Yes, we hear you, miss. We hear you.
Yes,
Finally. Finally.
It was muted?
Yes.
Yes, it was muted.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No problem.
It's okay.
It
It's
was
okay.
muted
We
from
still
where?
have a. I think it was muted from you, miss.
Yes. We are all
And me
muted.
too.
From which
Now,
step?
can we get on back to the session, because like we only have like a few minutes until the session ends.
Okay, it muted in which step to say it again?
From the beginning of this page, this
Yeah,
Of
this
this
page
sheet?
that you were working on. Yeah, this
Okay.
sheet.
Okay.
I got like
Okay. We will start again opening this program or this sheet from the new, from open. I will open this sheet. It's an example for a simple, fun financial sheet. We have here the name, the code, the monthly salary and the monthly fees, the monthly bonus and the monthly tax and the net monthly salary and the annual salary. At first, I want to add this cell, which is called C2, with the cell, which is called D2. At first, I have to identify the place that I will put the answer in it. So I have to go to this cell or any cell, because I want to put the answer in this cell. I will make double click to see the cursor flashing in the cell. We know that we make on mathematics 2 + 2 = 4. But here, the equals comes first to identify that I will write a function and I will not write a data. So I will put equal. So the sum will opens here. And from this drop-down list, I can see many of those options. Sum and average, if, and count, maximum and minimum, sum if, and more options. But the default one is sum because it's the first one. I will make equal and write the name of the function that I want, which is sum. And I make double click on it to see this standard shape of making the function. It consists here of two numbers. So to identify this number, I will not take the number, I will take the name of the cell. This cell is called C2. So I will put here C2. And then make comma, like here. Then put D2. And close the bracket. And press enter to have the sum. Is it clear? Is it
Yes,
clear?
yes.
Miss, I'm very sorry, but can you please repeat that last part, because I got confused on the last part. It's
That she adds column.
Okay, we can see a small video to see it more clear.
okay. Okay.
Like 2 + 2 = 4, or 2.
Goodwill Community Foundation, creating opportunities for a better life.
Remember using formulas to calculate math problems in school? Like 2 + 2 = 4, or 2 pizzas times $10 = $20? You can use these same formulas to work with numerical data in your spreadsheets, just like you would use a calculator. Excel uses standard operators for math equations, like a plus sign for addition, a minus sign for subtraction, an asterisk for multiplication, a forward slash for division, and a caret for exponents. You're probably used to seeing equations like 5 plus 5 equals, but in Excel, the equal sign comes first. That's because the cell itself contains, or is equal to, the formula and its value. Let's start off with a simple addition formula. We're going to calculate the total budget for June and July. However, instead of entering these numbers, in other words, 1,200 plus 1,500, we're going to use cell references. Here's how it works. First, select the cell where you want the total to appear. Then type an equal sign, which is how you always start a formula. Next, type the addresses of the cells you want to add. In this example, D10 plus D11. Notice how the cells you've entered are actually highlighted in your worksheet, so you can easily confirm the contents of your formula. When you're ready, press Enter on your keyboard, and Excel will display the answer. Now, you may be wondering why we used cell references instead of numbers. It's because they give you the ability to change your original values without having to retype your formula. Excel automatically recalculates the answer, so it's always up to date. For that reason, you should try to use cell references whenever you can. To edit your formula, all you have to do is double-click the cell. If you make a mistake or change your mind, you can press Escape on your keyboard, and it'll go back to the way it was. Let's try another example, this time with multiplication. I want to calculate the total price for plastic silverware, so I'll need to multiply B4 by C4.
You can't hear the sound of the video?
No,
Oh, I can hear. I can hear.
it keeps distorting. I can hear it, but it keeps distorting.
Maybe it's maybe it's because of the internet. Like
I can't hear the video. I can't hear the video.
Goodwill Community Foundation.
maybe it's then
By
because
the
of
way,
your own phone.
the video is on Scholara. It's link, and the video is on Scholara.
Okay,
But we will-
Okay,
We are running
I'll
for
open
time.
Scholara.
We are running for time, so I will explain this part, and then you can go to Scholara and see.
Okay.
5 more minutes. Please, miss, hurry.
I will say it again. I will say these steps again. We will go to, wait a minute to share my screen with you. I will go to the cell that I want to put the answer on it. For example, this one or this one, which is called J3. Okay, I will put equal or write equal from my keyboard. I will write equal to see the function is opened here, which is sum. I will write sum to identify the type of the function I will write. Then I will choose the cells I want to add or make sum on them. Fine. I will take this cell for an example. By selecting this cell or go and press one click on this cell, it will be shaded and it will write here its name. Then I have to put comma from my keyboard and start selecting another cell to be written here as D2 and close the bracket and press enter to have the sum in this cell. Is it clear now?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
All
Yeah.
of the functions, all the rest of those functions is the same, made it or done. We will choose the next function in our book, which is called average. It calculates the average for a range of a cell. I want to have the average of the cell. If I have two cells, he will take the two numbers and make both of them divided 2. At first, I want to select on those two cells. And before this, I will select the cell that I will make average on it by choosing equal from, or writing equal from my keyboard. Then I will write AV to see here the average. The formula will be cleared here that I will have average, then a bracket, open a bracket, and have number 1, comma, number 2, comma, number 3 to the end of the function. I will choose this one and make comma, and this one, then comma, and this one to have the average of those 3 numbers, the average of Ahmed, Sarah, and Rana. And I will close the bracket and press enter. The average of those is 3,000, as we have 3,000 plus 2,500 plus 3,500 divided 3, it will give 300. Is it clear?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
We can make another one.
Miss, can I make it with multiplication?
We don't have multiplication for now. We have 5 main functions, as we said before: sum and average and count and maximum and minimum. We tried the first one. We can try the count by selecting many cells, and this is the last thing we can make it in this session.
Okay.
From the count, I will go to this cell and make double click and put equal, and choose from here the count function. Sorry. I will put equal and write count and choose it from here to have many values. If I press on this and go to this and hold, press and hold and drag to the end of this and leaving my hand, he will give me a range from cell 2 to cell 10. If I have many cells, I can't select each cell by my hand or write each name of each cell by my hand. I will make this way to have a bigger range with a quick try. And I will close the bracket and put enter. It will give me 9 because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, which is here clear as the result is 9. If there is any problems here,
No, it's very easy.
Very easy.
Yeah, it's very easy.
okay. This is the end of our session. And if you have any questions, please send it to me in the post on Scholar. And I was
Okay.
very glad to have you here. Thank you.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
You're welcome, Miss.